All right, let me get this shut off in the background here. And Matt, Nate, are you guys here? What do you guys think? I'd love for you to see everybody.
I had to find the mute. I am here. Did I miss Dancing Queen? Is that what happened?
We did not do Dancing Queen, but you missed Brooke as the Dancing Queen.
Oh, perfect.
Usually how it goes. Yep.
All right. I will review the recording.
She had her mic up, but she was singing too. It was really, she was getting into it.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody's like Matt and Nate. They're kind of boring, but Brooke Silva, she's rocking it. Brooke and Jen. That's where all the energy in the region is right there.
Ha! We got a lot of energy going on in this region, Nate. It's not just us. We got a big team of it. There's 59 energy-filled people on this call right now. So, all right, it is Monday, which means it is our growth call day. It is exciting. You know what? This makes Mondays exciting for me, and I hope it does for you guys too, because I love Mondays because of this call. So it's 2:01. We have great content to share. And before we start sharing, I have a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. A couple of reminders and things to put in your calendar. So starting May 3rd, does anybody know what's happening or starting May 3rd? Unmute yourself and let me know if you know.
Ignite.
Ignite.
Woohoo! Susan, Lorna, you guys are absolutely right. Ignite starts on May 3rd. And guess what? Lorna here is your first instructor. Couldn't be any better to start Ignite off with Lorna. That's so exciting. So guys, make sure you have it in your calendar starting at 9 a.m. on the 3rd of May, starting the whole month of Ignite. Now I have an announcement to make for you guys too, because in June we have a new series. This is very new, a new series happening throughout the entire month of June. Has anybody ever heard or seen this book before? Can anybody show me it on their screen? Put your cameras on. Let me see if you have it. Look at all these red books. Nate, Matt, do you see all these red books?
I do.
Look at it. That's pretty. Someone take a screenshot of that. That's pretty cool.
It is a good screenshot.
That is. Someone taking it? I can't. All right.
I got it.
So this book, now everybody holding the book up and everybody not holding the book up, how many of you feel you're a 10 on the expert level of this book? Just take yourself off mute and be like, I am the number 10, because I want to talk to you and bring you on as our guest for this. Anyone? Okay, great. I'm going to tell you, I'm not a 10. Matt, Nate, are you guys a 10 on this book?
No.
No, we're not yet. Yeah, you know what? You know how you get better at this? By teaching it. So my announcement is throughout the month of June, we are diving through this book, and we're going to have an 11-part series of the MREA, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. So keep an eye out for details on that. We're going to be running classes and calls and everything to fill your pipelines for business through spring, summer, and fall. Is everybody okay with that? Let me know.
Jen,
You okay?
Can I jump in and ask for some input from the group? Will you do me a quick favor? And don't be embarrassed. It is what it is. There's no judgment, right? This is like Planet Fitness, judgment-free zone. If you could do me a favor, if you could just say yes or no in the chat box, have you read the MREA? Cover to back, yes or no? I just want to get a gauge. I mean, the reality is, for those of us who have been with KW for a long time, we were like raised on it. You know, yet there's some things that are a part of our company, part of our culture, that as the company grows and new people come in, I just want to see how connected we're staying to those core things. So thank you for that. Go ahead, Jen.
So yeah, you know what? There's a mix of it. And it doesn't even matter if you've listened to this, read this once or twice or 3 times. Do you know how many times Gary Keller says to read or listen to this book, Matt, Nate?
10.
I see Edward saying 10. You know what? I think he upped it to
12.
17.
Oh, I thought he said 17, huh?
You know what? It keeps going up, I believe. Why do you think he keeps increasing it?
We're not getting it.
We're slow learners.
Slow
No, the
learners.
reality is,
Well, no.
the truth is, I think it's 2 things though. The reality is the MREA is more than a book. It's a thing that you need to read, you need to reread, internalize, revisit, right? And it lays out the entire road from going from the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker to netting $1 million and working on the business instead of in the business. So as we go down that path, however far we choose, we constantly have to be going back and revisiting the stage that we're at now and reminding ourselves, what should I be doing? What should I be implementing? And by the way, what did I already do wrong that I need to tear apart and fix? Right. So I think you got to live in the book.
You're so right, Matt. So how many times have you taken maybe a class once and then you took it a second time and you heard something completely different than the first time? It's because you're in a different spot in your business. So you're able to hear things differently, see things differently. And the biggest thing is implement things, right? So that's the whole point of this MREA series is we're going to be really implementing what's in this book, because it's great to read it once or listen to it once or read it even 10 times. The money is in what? Implementing, right? Action, taking action on it. So we're really going to be working on that. May is all Ignite, and that's action driven. Following up in June with the MREA series. Don't forget, Bold is always going to be running as well. So guys, we're going to have stuff for you. If you're looking to grow a business, this is where to be. This is the place to be, the region to be at. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, ready? Are you ready to get to the content?
We're ready. Let's do it.
All right. Oh, by the way, we're doing a little giveaway at the end. You have to be here to win. So don't get off the call before the end, because we're gonna see. Cage is out again. The cage is here. Everybody that's on this call by the end of the call will have an opportunity to win what we're going to give off. Okay, giveaway. Here we go. New England Associates Growth Call Toolkit week of April 26th. Can you believe we're almost into May? Almost month 5.
Which reminds me, I got to get my wife a birthday present. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Sorry, off topic, but.
Yeah, no, you just picked your phone up, pick it up again and put it in your calendar, please. You didn't do anything. I saw you pick up the phone, but now put it in your calendar.
Right, thank you for that.
Right. Okay, here we go. So Cassie, would you mind sharing the screen with us? Oh, I think I have to stop sharing actually. Oh no, you're good. Okay, here we go. We have, this week is the value of knowledge. I did a lovely little video for you last week for you to watch if you want a little recap of today. In today's toolkit, you'll find an email, a phone call script, 3 social media graphics, and a call to action, which is really going to be a direct message on your social media platform or a text message. It will be your choice. Maybe you could do a hybrid of both of them, some to your Facebook friends and some to your people in your phone. So here's what we have going on. The first is the email. This email came directly from the National Association of Realtors. We found it being very useful and easy to send. So it's really just a can I ask a favor email. And this email goes through asking for a referral. And it's a very simple email to send out to your sphere, your data bank, and ask them who they know, who you could get into business with. It's a great little email to send out. Matt, Nate, anything you want to add on that?
Nope. Keep it simple.
That's really
easy. Paste it.
Yeah, don't
Okay,
overthink
so
it.
that's it.
Just send it.
Oh, I've heard that from you once or twice before, Mr. Dickey.
Done is better
All
than
right.
perfect.
I love it. Love it. Okay, here we go. Tuesday's social media post. This is a quick little graphic showing the differences between pre-qualified versus pre-approved. Says, did you know that being pre-qualified is not the same as being pre-approved? Looking to submit a stronger offer as a buyer or accept a stronger offer as a seller? Be sure to check on the lending strength when considering making or receiving the offer. Really quick graphic to get out there to your group. Go ahead, Matt.
One thing to add to that, and we'll probably lean into this with respect to the content for future kits. But if you haven't picked up on it yet, right now, Keller Mortgage just announced over the next 60 days, they are doing a promotion for all of our agents and all of our clients, where you get everything that Keller Mortgage does, the 0+ financing, but they are also offering a quarter point below market rate for the next 60 days to encourage agents to lean in and experience the value of Keller Mortgage. So you've got an opportunity to include that in this conversation or as part of your follow-up when you're reaching out via text and social media. That is a piece that you can bring up and you can leverage that extra quarter point discount.
Absolutely. So here's your quick graphic. And then if you don't know or haven't heard about Keller Mortgage yet, definitely ask your leadership about it, because it is an advantage to have, or a toolkit, in your little tool belt that you carry around with you everywhere. This is a tool in that tool belt. Nate, don't laugh at me. I see you laughing at me. All right. So let's move on to the next.
I'm picturing
social
Jen's
media.
toolkit when she shows up everywhere. There's probably like a grill and catering
do.
tools and
I have everything. Yes,
contracts
You're
and
right.
a fridge and everything.
you are right.
Jen,
Yeah.
I come prepared.
Jen, I just put,
Go ahead.
sorry, I
Kelsey,
just put the link in the chat for the refinance information from Keller Mortgage.
Of course you did, because you are the rookie of the year and you are on top of all of that. Boom, you guys, we are one lucky region, I have to say. All right. So we're going to go to the next graphic. And this graphic came from KWRI. If you don't know what KWRI, it's not Rhode Island, which I thought for the first 5 years working at Keller Williams, by the way. It's international. Keller Williams Realty International is KWRI. And this is the one of the client kit, communication kit graphics that they sent and we miss. So we wanted to provide it for you guys to put it out for your Wednesday post. And this just talks about some shade over the summertime. What shade do they prefer? So quick little graphic to copy and paste into your social media. All right, we have a Thursday post. Every Thursday we're doing a this or that post. So it's a this or that Thursday. And it says, would you rather gather with friends cozied up on a summer evening by fireside or splash around in the poolside? Comment below. Again, just looking for some engagement and keeping your database knowing that you are the local professional. Anything else you want to add to that, Matt or Nate?
More of a fireside guy. It's more my jam.
Thank
really.
you. Thanks for answering that.
I just wanted to in case anyone's curious.
Yeah, I was going to vote for the poolside fire pit.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
Yeah.
better, even better.
yeah, I'm a hybrid of that, right?
I think
But
it's seriously though. I think it's important that when you post this, when people comment, you engage with those people. Don't just post it and forget you posted it. You have to go back and look at it and be sure you start some dialogue with the people that are posting it. You'll find your friends might even steal it and post it on their page if they're realtors as well, which is fine. That's cool.
what do they say? Copying is the greatest flattery or something. I'm so
Greatest-
bad at those things.
greatest-
Something
form
like
of-
that. Yes.
So bad. All right, so let's get into the call to action this week. And this is calling for your growing your vendor portfolio. This is one of the easiest ways to get additional people into your data bank. And Matt, I'm going to pick on you. Would you mind reading the script for this? And this is, you could either text it or send it through as a direct message in one of your social media platforms. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, so it's just, hey, Jen, I was just thinking about you. How is everything going? I wanted to reach out to you for some recommendations. I'm attempting to enhance the customer service that I provide by expanding the list of trusted professionals and business vendors that I recommend to my clients. So whether it be a financial planner, an auto mechanic, or anyone that has done work around your home, who do you know that did a great job for you that I could recommend more business to? Thank you. Would you mind if I mentioned that you referred me to them when I reach out? Great. One last question. If you were to run into anyone looking to buy or sell real estate, would you be willing to refer me to them? That's great. Thank you. Oh, by the way, you don't happen to know anyone who is thinking about buying or selling real estate in the next year, do you? So I'm a little confused, Jen. I'm going to be honest. Why is
Let's
that
go.
a social media or
Yeah.
because that to me sounds like a phone call, which I would have.
So it could be.
Okay.
It
Okay.
could be. Yeah, what we're looking for is for you to engage in that direct messaging platform for social media, for Facebook, or what's the other ones? Instagram,
Got it. Okay.
the
So that is,
Twitter.
now I'm tracking. So it's more of the dialogue to go back and forth. Okay. Love it.
That's right. That's
All
right.
I
Exactly.
figured there's some.
We're
there were
fixing
people-
that as we go. Look at
Okay.
that. You see that? You see how high tech we are?
Perfect.
Fixed it. Made it clear for
I
you.
think-
Any questions? Go ahead,
So
Nate.
one thing that's really important to that is it's super important to make sure that you let the person know who referred you, or make sure that you communicate back to that person that you got the referral from. That helps you get more referrals. Super important, super easy to do. So just make sure that when you get a referral, you communicate. Communication is key in the referral game.
Absolutely.
Send them a thank you card.
Send them a
Whoever
thank you
said that,
card.
absolutely.
That was Susan
Uh,
Kenyon,
Jane-
the amazing Susan Kenyon.
She
Flattery
always
will
drops
get you
those
everywhere.
little mic drops. Jason Abrams had a book up a couple of weeks ago. I got to slow down sometimes. A couple of weeks ago called Giftology. I'm not sure if you guys saw that book. If you haven't, I would put it on your list to buy them. It's just a little bit about how people appreciate when you appreciate them, right? So just Giftology. It's a book. Look it up when you need to buy your next book. This is the next one, by the way, if you don't have it yet. And then it's Giftology. Okay, so guys, we got this done in 16 minutes, content-wise. We still have a few things to go over, and we still have a lovely drawing here. But what would you like
Can I
to
throw
add?
something else out there?
Yes.
Because referrals are my favorite thing. That's like, I've never made a cold
How
call ever
excited you
in real
are.
estate. I
Yes.
hate doing it. So I was a referral guy. That's what I did. The 7 Levels of Communication by Mike Mayer is a great book. It's super easy to read. You can read it in like 3 hours. It's not a real traditional business book. It's like a business fable. So it's a story about him, but it's told in story format. And I hate reading business books, even though I do. This was a super easy one to read. So if you're not a big business book person, I would get it. And a lot of the stuff he does in there is incredible for building referral business. So
It's
super
funny you
easy.
brought up that book. I wish I used to know the exact pages. There were like 9 pages that I used to tell everybody, buy the book. If you can't get yourself to read a book, just read these 9 pages of this book. There's a piece about how he was really purposeful about creating his referral network. It was phenomenal. Super simple, easy, anybody can do it. Phenomenal. So I concur that is a fabulous book to read.
And Erica just put in the Giftology book in the chat section, and I'm sure right after that, she's going to put in Nate's suggestion. Oh, it's already in there. So there it is. 7 Levels of Communication is right in there as well. And yes, all of our content is being posted here in the comments, and then we post it on our Facebook group. If you're not part of the Facebook group, we're going to drop that link in the comment section next. Make sure you request to be a member of that group. We have about 500 of us in there, if not more, and it's great content. It's this content, and we always add a little bit more. So make sure you're in that group and engaging. Love when other people post in there if you have questions or anything. It's a group for us, the New England region. So use that as a resource. Okay, so I wanted to mention really quickly that next week we have a special guest coming on. We're going to be providing some content, so don't worry. Every week we're still going to be giving you some great content to use in your business. Yet next week we have a guest coming on that's going to share his story with you on how, Matt, actually, I'm going to let you share it. It's Mike Vasna.
Mike Visdo. Which in Jen's defense, I pronounced his name exactly the same for the first year that I knew him. It was Michael Visdo. I just tried to say it really fast. It kind of fade off, but it's Michael Visdo. Just phenomenal guy. I'll just give you the punchline, and then you should know that it's valuable to show up and be able to hear about his experience. He's been in the business for about 2 years and built a $20 million business. And by the way, not because—
Wait, can you repeat that? I'm sorry. Can you just repeat that really quickly?
Been in the business for about 2 years, built a $20 million business. Yes. And by the way, not because of some random thing, didn't have an REO connection, uncle's not a builder, nothing like that. came in, did the same work that everybody else who comes into this business has to do, tap into their sphere, their network, go out, lead generate, build their network, communicate value, show value, deliver value. Like he took a very simple, not easy approach to building his business that any one of you could absolutely replicate and get similar results.
I'm so excited for anybody else on this call. I would love to know if you've been following along with us since we started the listing initiative way back at the beginning of March. I would love to know, are you having success now that it's a month and a half into this, or almost 2 months into this initiative? I'd love to hear some success stories on any pipeline building or or contracts. Please unmute yourself and we'd love to hear from you. Let's hear something good.
Hi, Jen. I have
Hi.
I have 2 big opportunities from some of our texts that were generated through that and through that Exactly What to Say book. That work, that the Texas through that book that was gifted by our office. I've got one, we're putting an offer in for $1 million plus piece of land for a hotel. It was generated from a reminder on a text from this lovely little $12 book. And another 9-unit building in New Haven based on a text, and just get in front of someone again. And he was actually grateful to get the text and the information. So thank you.
Tom, thank you for sharing. And you must have a great market center.
Yes, I do.
Oh. We all have great market centers, by the way. I'm just kidding because Mark's in my market center. So we did give out that book. What's it called again? Exactly What to Say. If you don't have, we're giving a lot of book suggestions. I'm sorry. Just put it on a list. You don't have to get them all. Yet this one is a great one to put on your list as well. Exactly What to Say. Okay. Did I forget anything for today before we do this drawing? We have 102 people on this week. I'm so excited. We doubled from last week. So that is amazing. I really do hope you guys are getting the value from the content we're sharing and the stories we're going to be sharing with you going forward. Also, if you do have any suggestions for content, speakers, or if you have a great success story that you want to share, can you please email me? And I'm going to have Erica drop my email and phone number into the chat, and just contact me, and we'll love to schedule a time for you to share your story with us, and we'll do a quick interview with you.
Yeah.
Got
I'm just
anything?
gonna piggyback that really quick before we do the drawing. Please, legitimately, don't be shy if you're experiencing successes. Send those messages to Jen, because you may not realize it and you might feel like maybe it's not that big of a win, or I don't want to try to make a big deal of myself. You sharing your success is going to inspire somebody else to take some degree of action that they didn't take before, or maybe stick with it just a little bit longer, which is exactly what they needed in order to get the successful results that they want. So please, if you're winning at any level, share them, because our ability to share those stories is going to help a lot more people than you think.
Absolutely. So don't forget, next Monday, Mike will be on. I'm going to spare you from saying his last name. Mike will be on to share his story on how 2 years in the business is at over 20 million. If you're interested, or if you want to get to that level, please join us. Maybe you're already at that level and you want to go to 40. Get on the call with us next Monday at 2 o'clock. We'll have content, we'll do a giveaway, and we'll have Mike on to share his story. So Cassie, are we ready to do our drawing?
Yes.
Okay, so what is our prize for today?
Today we're going to give away our lovely regional t-shirts that Jen is wearing. You can't see it, but on the back it has our logo. So I'll connect with you, whoever wins, I'll connect with you after the call to send you out a shirt.
I said I wasn't going to do that, but I had to show you the logos. All right. So this t-shirt, by the way, is so soft. It's like it's not one of those like hard t-shirts that you just put away and don't ever put on. This is a very soft t-shirt. You're going to love it. So just saying, it's not just a regular $12 t-shirt.
I suddenly feel like I'm on QVC.
Sorry. All right. Here we
We're
go.
also going to enclose a ShamWow.
And we're
That's
not.
not true. Don't come looking for your ShamWow. We're not sending you one.
Here we go. If you're on the call, you have an opportunity to win a shirt. Okay, wow, look at that. It's the last ball number in the cage. 404.
All right, number 404
404.
is Mindy DN is the number we have here. Are you on?
Mindy, are you here?
Oh,
Mindy, unmute yourself.
I think she's dialed in, so let's see if we can get her.
Mindy,
This is always
she
the
doesn't want the
stress.
shirt. I didn't sell it enough.
She's logged in though, right?
Yeah, she's here. Mindy, are you here? Can you unmute?
Yes, can you hear me?
There you are.
There she
Can you
is.
hear me?
We
Yes.
got you.
Yes, I am driving.
Well, Mindy, thank you for being on the call today and congratulations. Please stick around for 1 second. We need to get your email address at least so that way we could find out where we're sending your shirt to. Okay?
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well,
Congratulations, Mindy.
congratulations. This is the
Thank
end of
you.
our call for today. We will see you next Monday. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
everybody.